All right, right now, prosecutors just rested their case in the final phase of the Squirrel Hill Synagogue shooting trial.
Today, 7 people testified about the impact of the shootings that included 3 surviving victims and 4 family members left behind. Meghan Schiller has been in the courtroom all day and joins us with more on today's testimony. Meghan.
Ken and Christine, it was really difficult to sit there in the courtroom and to listen to all of those people describe their heartbreak, their heartache, and why they feel like their lives and the lives of their family members are never going to be the same again. And the jury appeared to really take that to heart, some of them appearing visibly choked up, all while the gunman was writing very quickly on a white legal pad and playing with his pen. Once again Wednesday, the jury heard from the survivors, who say they're forever changed by the Pittsburgh synagogue shooting. SWAT officer Timothy Matson told the courtroom he lives with so much excruciating pain after the gunman shot him multiple times in this classroom. He thought about how he'd never be the same and said he wanted to end his life. But he told the jury a story about a weed that he saw growing in a bucket in his backyard, and that turned his life around. He said he thought, wow, that's one tough, expletive weed. Nobody cared about it, but it keeps growing. He said, unlike that weed, quote, I have my teammates, family, friends, and strangers. I decided it's time to get to work and push forward. That weed, now in a potted plant with a buddy, still sits on his front porch as a daily reminder. Andrea Wedner summed up the loss she feels as a pain in all the small moments. She talked about this picture, saying it's her favorite picture of her mom, Rose Mallinger. She's smiling, wearing her favorite color purple at Andrea's son's wedding. She told the jury, I'm haunted by what happened to me and by what I saw and what I heard that day. And when prosecutor Sue Song asked Andrea about the hardest part moving forward, she said this about leaving her mother behind. The hardest part is knowing what happened to her and how she died. And the defense got the case today. They put on their first expert witness in this phase of the trial, speaking specifically to the gunman's childhood and his upbringing, everyone that was in his home and in his life at the time, and the history of mental illness that really goes beyond, I think, what anyone really knew about. That's coming up tonight at 6. Reporting live right now outside the federal courthouse, I'm Meghan Schiller, KDKA News.